Here, back in another video. Today I'm doing a review on my Elite Force M4 CQB. So, first thing I want to know this gun, I've had this gun for 4 years now. Actually, it was 3 or 4. I have this gun for a really long time. So, it's got some wear on it. I've used it in countless games, brought it to fields, brought it to events. Always holds up. It's awesome. Right now, I got my Ride Squad team sticker on there. Yeah. Ride Squad team. All the videos you see on my channel right now are with all those guys. Not even all of them, but just some of them. But yeah, I got the standard crane stock. I can hold usually nunchucks or butterflies, preferably 9.6. I don't actually even have an 8.4. I'm trying to get an 11.1 LiPo for a different gun. I don't think this gun is LiPo ready, so if you have a LiPo battery, don't try to put it in this. Maybe look up some stuff on it. I don't know. But I wouldn't put a LiPo in here. Standard M4 buffer tube. Standard M4 pistol grip. Trigger guard. Trigger that's I'm not really a big fan of this trigger. It's not very snappy. I like a snappier trigger that can, you can move faster. This one I can't really do with that. Freaking dust cover. Bolt and your hop up shits in there. See if I can get it to expose the hop up at. It should be in there. Yeah, there it is. It's a bit hard to see, but it's in there. I got this really nice sight on here. This is a fuck brand is this? I don't know what brand this is, but it's a red green dot, different reticle sight. Like I paid $70 for this sight, and yeah, it's held up. I've had it for 2 years. It's held up great. I've used it on 2 of my 3 rifles. Oh no, I have 4 rifles. No, I've used it on 2 of my 4 rifles. I don't really use it on my standard M4 or my ASG my ASG rifle, CO2 rifle. So standard M4 quad rail. Well, this is you got an AFG on here for I like AFGs. They're very comfortable. If you're looking for a really decently quality type of grip. I don't know what brand this is. I think this is definitely not the Magpul or anything like that. But this is I don't remember what brand it was. I bought it at an airsoft field like a couple months ago. I think I bought it in September, so it was, I don't know, it's June now, so end of the beginning of the school year, I guess I bought it, something like that. So I got this fucking iron sight on here. This is just in case something happens with this. I can still aim. It lines up. Not very well, but it does line up perfectly into this, so it works fine. And I got this, I wouldn't call this a suppressor, I'd call this an amplifier. It looks like a suppressor. And I learned this from QS Airsoft on YouTube. He did this thing where he wraps the barrel with electrical tape and he slides a piece of PVC or something on there. I think this is an old vacuum tube, but I wrapped it with a little bit of electrical tape to make it look a little bit nicer. And makes it sound really cool, so that's why I left it on there. This M4 has been compatible with all of my mags. I have Elite Force mags, I have APS mags, I have what was the other brand of mag? I think it's not a Matrix mag. I think it's it's a PTS mag. A PTS mag worked in this. Most mags work in this. The standard M4 mags. Almost all of them work. I've only had one that didn't work, and it was a pretty cheap, shitty magazine, so that's probably why. But yeah, with your upper rail. This gun's when the suppressor's not on here, it seems really, really short. So you can kind of, it's a CQB gun. It says CQB in the name. But yeah, it's a pretty short gun. I was actually, when I bought this, I was looking for a long-railed DMR. But I couldn't find one at the store, and the one I wanted was like $400. I think I had like $300 on me, so I picked this up. And I did some stuff to it. So I think it's a great gun. If you're looking for a great M4 on the market that is a decent price, I think I paid around $250 for this with tax and all that shit. Really, really good gun. I'd highly recommend it. Before I go here, I have to talk about this weekend. So this weekend, I'm trying to film for you guys. I haven't filmed the gameplay video in a couple months. I tried to film a couple weeks ago, but I had the problem where my GoPro malfunctioned and I could not get any footage. When I went to go record, it would just count about 4 or 5 seconds, and then the camera would turn off. I don't think it was dead, but it wasn't. It said it was on like 100% charge. I checked my storage. I had 100% storage. Or 100% storage, nothing in my storage, so I should have had nothing recorded, so I should have had a full SD card, or not full SD card, but you know what I mean. So I should have been able to record, but it wouldn't let me, so hopefully this weekend, I tested my GoPro out a little bit while I was here, but hopefully this weekend I can get some gameplay for you, because I haven't got some in months. So look forward to that. If I don't get it, it's because my camera malfunctioned again. There's a reason why I posted the other video, the Epic Last Stand video. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. It's pretty cool. It's about a minute long, but it's full of complete bullshit and random shit that happened in that fight. Yeah, guys, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully I see you this weekend, and see you later.